from the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. WYLN Evening Edition at 5:30 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, July 15th, 2015. I'm Ann Gownley. Hazleton may revoke the business license for the Ecstasy Hookah Lounge on East Diamond Avenue. It lost a zoning hearing last week, though there are reports it continues to operate anyway. Mayor Joe Iannuzzi told WYLN that his administration has discussed pulling the business license as well.
We found out over the weekend is that they are still open, and that's sort of a violation of the law, and the attorneys, our city solicitor and our code enforcement officers are discussing legal action that we can take against this, and we will be doing something soon.
Last week, the zoning board denied an appeal filed by the owners of a violation notice that the city issued for an enormous zoning permit. The owner said they received the permit, but zoning officer Rick Weck later revoked it, saying he erred when issuing it. Iannuzzi says the crime in the city is keeping the police busy enough without having another place, creating more opportunities for crime.
We do have trouble with that bar, and we've had some incidents there. Matter of fact, we have incidents with all the hookah lounges, and we are looking at a way that we can control these so that they're not a nuisance. But if they keep going in the direction they are, we also have the nuisance law, which we can invoke, and I can pull their permit, their license to do business.
The Ecstasy Hookah Lounge is appealing that decision to county court. City Solicitor Robert Cohen said the lounge can operate while the case is under appeal, but there are reports that it is. A man known as Bone Daddy was picked up this morning by Wilkes-Barre police on a parole violation. According to police, 38-year-old Jesse Giese of Allentown allegedly fought with police and tried to get away from them before they eventually took him into custody on Madison Street in the city. In 2010, Bone Daddy faced charges for stealing a human skull from a cemetery in Wilkes-Barre. Tonight, he's behind bars at the Luzerne County Prison. Luzerne County Council voted to accept an out-of-court settlement to avoid a suit from former 911 dispatcher Rebecca Adams of Exeter. Under terms of it, she'll get $80,000. Adams had been a 911 supervisor until her resignation in October of 2010. She claimed 911 had become a hostile work environment after she refused to sign a petition urging the then commissioners to appoint Edward Casaldi as 911 executive director. Council voted 6-5 in favor of the settlement, with Ed Berminski, Tim McGinley, Rick Morelli, Rick Williams, and Jim Boback and Linda McCloskey-Hauk voting yes. The county's insurance will pay $25,000 of the total. The county will come up with the $55,000 balance. Last month, council rejected the same deal as the insurance offered to come up with just $20,000. The hike in offer promoted Morelli to change sides and vote for it. Luzerne County Council met last night, and much of the discussion was about spending and the deficit. A preliminary draft of the audit, which shows the county spent $3.6 million more than it took in during 2014. Since the adoption of the charter, the county's deficit stands at $16.2 million. But several council members said they believe spending has continued at high levels. Rick Morelli said he thought spending would be more flatlined, as he put it, and is surprised to find it hasn't been, though he added he thought the county was moving in the right direction. County Manager Bob Lawton said the county's daily expenses have been around $40,000, which he says is below budget. He blamed over $1 million in big-ticket assessment appeals for the deficit. Councilman Steve Urban called that hogwash. The Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress received a $50,000 grant from the National Endowment for the Arts in an Our Town grant. The grant was one of 69 that were awarded nationally, and Hazleton was the only project in Pennsylvania to be selected for the award. The grant will fund the architectural design of the new City Arts Center in the former Security Savings Bank building. The Alliance is hoping to turn the rundown bank into an art center for the greater Hazleton area. Just last week, the Alliance received a $475,000 grant from the Local Shared Account, or LSA. On Friday, Congressman Lou Barletta will recognize the Alliance and the federal grant they received at 10:30 a.m. at the Pocket Park at the start of the Farmers Market. The entire public is invited to attend. McAdoo Borough Council met for its monthly meeting last night. Things appear to be right on schedule for the street paving project. That's according to Council President Joe Madochik. A pre-meeting was held recently with all of the contractors interested in the bidding process.
Pay back the street paving project loan. Bids will start coming in, and we're scheduled for July 21st at 6 p.m. to open the bids and maybe possibly award. We may go another week, which I did schedule a special meeting for the week following, because we do have some alternate bids that we did separate from the base bid of the streets. So we may want to adjust them a little bit, considering prices. So we may wait another week, but we're on time, on schedule of what we projected, and paving looks to be starting mid-August and ending end of September.
The borough also received word that PennDOT will be paving the entire length of Blaine Street in McAdoo during the month of August.
That's going to be under project basically the same time we're under project. So a lot of roads are going to be starting to see improvement, and machinery is going to start moving in, and reality is actually going to come. So that's good news, and we're moving right on schedule. So I'm proud of that. Everybody worked hard to make this happen on schedule. Along with our engineers and council and special meetings that we had to have. So we're right on board. And
once again, the special meeting for the road construction bids will take place on Tuesday, July 21st at 6 p.m. at the McAdoo Borough Building. A state gun law struck down by Commonwealth Court earlier this year will be reintroduced. The legislation would have allowed groups such as the NRA or the Gun Owners of America to sue cities over gun control laws, which are stricter than state laws. Commonwealth Court threw it out because the actual law broke the single subject rule, meaning it covered several different items on one bill. State Rep. Mark Keller will reintroduce the gun proposal as a freestanding bill. He says the court action came because of wording, not the bill's content. Several cities repealed gun control measures when the original bill became law. Time now for a first look at our forecast. A dreary day with not much sun in northeastern Pennsylvania. What can we expect for the end of our work week? Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is in the Weather Center with all the details. Joe?
Thanks, Ann. Well, overall, as we get closer toward the ending part of our work week, things are looking pretty nice across our area. In fact, it's looking nice if you have to do any type of traveling as we head into this evening, precipitation-wise. Notice most of the activity has been over the eastern parts of the state of Pennsylvania. For the most part, away from our area, we're starting to see some clearing, and that's going to pave the way for a nice-looking Thursday and a very nice-looking Friday. Temperature-wise, 61 in New Angola, 68 in Berwick, 70 in both Bloomsburg and Danville. A complete 7-day forecast coming up in just a few.
Thanks, Joe. Coming up next, children in the Cunningham area had the opportunity to meet with emergency responders and talk with them about their responsibilities in the community and see the inner workings of their vehicles. That and much more coming up here on WYLN News. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News, Greater Hazleton's only local news broadcast with Ann Gownley, Gary Perna, Julie Stefanovich, Kristen Bazinski, weather with Joe Garbacik, and sports with Eric DeBerardinis and Gabriella Justin.
Welcome to Leaf and Ladle.
Leaf and Ladle, located at 59 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountain Top, serves fresh and delicious salads, sandwiches, and soups. Come by for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're open weekdays from 9 a.m. until 8 p.m., Saturdays 10 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Sundays 11 until 3. Delivery and catering are also available. Call them at 570-474-9200. Leaf and Ladle. Eat healthy, live happy.
Hazel Drugs does more than fill prescriptions. They know your needs and have been serving the Hazleton area since 1868. That's over 147 years. They accept all prescription insurances, offer convenient parking, drive-through service, and free prescription delivery. They carry the highest quality vitamins and supplements with a certified clinical nutritionist on staff to answer your questions. They can customize your prescriptions, specializing in natural hormones, children's compounding, and animal medications. Hazel Drugs, America's oldest compounding pharmacy and Hazleton's oldest business. Let their family take care of your family.
For all your projects, large and small, Bedrock Gardens has it all. They are fully stocked and ready to fill your order. Rubber mulch and rubber curbing to match. Lots of color choices to pick from. Wall stone, natural stone, full pallets ready to go. Their bins are full with rich colored quality mulch that will look wonderful all season long. Finish off your fabulous outdoor space with their quality patio furniture and easy to assemble fire pits. Everything you need for your summer projects. Delivery available, or just stop by and they will load you up. Bedrock Gardens, locally owned and operated. Call today.
The Cunningham Park program gave children a first-hand look at the duties of emergency response personnel and the equipment they use to protect us. Our Julie Stefanovich stopped by the park and has more on this story.
This morning, emergency responders gathered at Whispering Willows Park in Cunningham, but not for an actual emergency. Members of Valley Regional Fire and Rescue, State Police, and the Cunningham Police Department spoke to a group of youngsters about their roles in the community. It's an annual part of the Cunningham Park program and gives the children a better understanding of their jobs.
It's mainly just to make sure that the kids feel safe around these people, and so they're aware of what happens if there is an emergency, and thankfully they're awesome at being able to answer questions that the kids may have. So it's a great opportunity for them to ask the questions that they have and feel safer around these emergency services people.
The kids were at the park bright and early and were eager to see the emergency vehicles roll in.
Oh, they were anxious to get out of the cars this morning. They were running across the park ready. They saw a couple of them were screaming when they saw the fire truck come around the corners.
I went in the fire truck and I'll go after you. The other seats felt like they were like flip down seats at the movie theater, and like the other ones didn't flip down, so I was comfortable with that.
Everyone got the chance to ask questions from the professionals and explore their vehicles.
Well, I learned that they keep Pennsylvania and the whole world safe. I went inside the fire truck and it was pretty cool. They told us like how they protect people.
Sisters Rebecca and Erica Boyle have been coming to the summer program for the past few years and look forward to the Emergency Services Day.
I think it's really important to like keep people safe and like keep the bad guys away. It's pretty cool to like meet the people who like keep us safe and stuff.
It's pretty cool to like drive an ambulance and drive a fire truck and a police car and stuff.
We asked the children if they may one day win a career in law enforcement and related fields.
You want to grow up and be one?
Yes.
What would you be, a firefighter, police?
Police.
How come the police?
I like all the gadgets.
How fast do you think those police cars go?
I think faster than a cheetah.
In Cunningham, for WYLN News, I'm Julie Stefanovich.
Thanks, Julie. Coming up next, Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik is back with a full look at our forecast. Plus, we have details on how you can attend the annual Wine and Beer Festival in Hazleton. Stay tuned. That and much more is headed your way, including sports, here on WYLN.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi Electric, Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Did you know that suicide rates are on the rise in Luzerne and Wyoming counties? Did you know that over 100 Americans commit suicide every day? And did you know that you can help prevent suicide? I'm Jeffrey Waugh, and I'm here to tell you there is help. If you or someone you know is depressed, dial 800-273-TALK or the emergency helpline at 211. For more information and suicide prevention tips, visit any of these websites. Together, we can save lives.
The Brass Buckle in Cunningham features a wide variety of Tex-Mex and modern Mexican food. Dine inside or outside on their beautiful patio. They also offer a private banquet room with seating up to 110 people. The Brass Buckle, 334 Main Street in Cunningham. Call 570-788-4145. Republicans and Democrats, you are cordially invited to a campaign rally for Luzerne County District Attorney Stephanie Salavantis. Hosted by Louis J. Booty Beltrami, there's no cost and the entire public is welcome. The event takes place July 22nd from 6 to 8 at Lobitz's Hall in Hazel Township.
Hey, welcome back. Well, overall, a pretty decent day temperature-wise. No humidity literally in the atmosphere, so you walk outside. It actually felt pretty comfortable. A little rain around earlier, but you know, things are shaping up to be pretty nice as we head into tomorrow and Friday. In fact, a little bit cool, I might add, right here outside. All right, onto the map for the day. And any of the precipitation has moved away from our area. And like I promised you, it was going to drop those humidity levels, bring in some cooler air, and that's exactly what it did do across our area. So again, a pretty nice day temperature-wise, and again, we don't have to worry about the humidity levels at all. Live 35 Skycast Doppler, nothing to show you. It continues to remain dry, and we're going to continue to see dry conditions right as we head through tonight, tomorrow, and even as we go into our Friday. Our live Lehigh Tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton, we're hanging on to 62 degrees, and we picked up now 0.11 of an inch of precipitation since midnight. Cool in many areas. 64, Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport, 62 in Mount Pocono, 81 in Philly, 69 in Williamsport, and 75 in State College. In the 60s only in the Wyoming Valley area from Nanticoke to Wilkes-Barre, Kingston, and Lehman. A little bit of some precipitation around earlier, but now that has exited our area, and that's going to pave the way, like I said, for a nice-looking day tomorrow, and it's looking like it's going to be a pretty nice-looking day as we go into our Friday also. Looking at those numbers, it'll be cool tonight. 50s in many areas. Tomorrow, generally getting up into the 70s, and again, dropping down into the 50s in many areas as we head into tomorrow night. So a nice day tomorrow. High pressure starting to build in. Low humidity levels. You really won't even find much in terms of the humidity, so it's going to be comfortable out there. And the weekend, well, not looking too bad. There's going to be a chance of maybe a couple of scattered showers or a thunderstorm, but not looking too bad at this point in time. Here's a look at the extended forecast and what we can expect over the next couple of days. Looking nice for tomorrow, 75, 77 for Friday. Maybe a couple of scattered showers or a thunderstorm around for Saturday, a shower or storm for Sunday. A few more scattered showers or a thunderstorm here and there for Monday and Tuesday of next week, and temperatures getting up into the 80s. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 210, the pick 3195, the pick 42089, the pick 565665, and the treasure hunt numbers 513, 18, 27, and 30. We'll continue to have more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
During these changing times, is your insurance program up to date? I'm local Allstate agent Gary McNeilis. I invite you to come into our office or give us a call. We'll help you be sure that you have the proper coverage to take care of all your family's needs at a price you can afford. Now more than ever, you need to be in good hands to protect everything that's important to you. Our team of insurance professionals and I will be honored to serve you. Are you in good hands?
The Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival will be held Saturday, August 15th from 4 until 8 p.m. at the Best Western Genetti Inn and Suites in Hazleton. Come sample over 50 local wines and craft beers, taste some great food, and listen to some great music provided by one of Northeastern Pennsylvania's premier cover bands, Ostrich Hat. You must be 21 to enter, and tickets are available the day of the festival or in advance at hazletonrotary.ticketleap.com. Don't miss the Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival, Saturday, August 15th.
For over 25 years, Whitetail Preserve Shooting Range, 118 Boulevard Road, Bloomsburg, has provided professionally designed skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields. All stations are handicapped accessible with resident NRA certified shooting instructors on site. There are packages available to fit anyone's budget. Restaurant and catering on site. Our facility is also available for weddings, business meetings, bachelor and private parties. Call 570-384-2314.
The 4th annual Hazleton Rotary Wine and Beer Festival is right around the corner, and tonight our Gary Perna has a preview for us.
Well, the 4th annual Hazleton Wine and Beer Festival is just a couple weeks away, and let me tell you something, everyone in the area is really getting ready for this, and Dorothy is here with me from the Hazleton Rotary Club, who puts on this event each and every year. So, Dorothy, what can we expect at the 4th annual?
A lot of fun. As you said, we're having wine and we're having beer. This year the wine is the new, and it's craft beer. It's terrific to come out and try wine and beer at festivals like this, and this is the only one in the Hazleton area, so we're very pleased to be bringing this here. You get to try all the different types, and the reason for that is when you go out and try a brand new kind of beer, instead of buying a whole case, you don't know if it's going to be something that you like or a brand new bottle of wine. This gives you the opportunity to try what's out there and find actually what you like.
Now, this is a unique fundraiser. I have to say, for the last 4 years, I kind of like, this is kind of cool. How did this come about, and why, why do it? Why the Rotary Club go out and do this?
Well, the Rotary Club, of course, is a community club. We love to do things for our community. We've gotten a car for the American Cancer Society and a freezer for Salvation Army. We've built a playground. We do a lot of local projects, our kids' coats, but then we also do international projects, water projects, and to help eliminate polio. So, of course, to do all these wonderful things, we need to raise money. One of our members, Paul Malone, it was his idea to start with the wine and the beer festival, and it's really taken off.
Now, you have to get tickets to enter the event, so tell us the cost of the tickets and where they can be purchased at.
Good question. In advance, they're $20. Or at the gate, it would be $25. We also have a designated driver ticket that's $10. That's for someone who doesn't drink, but for those people who don't drink, we're going to have a band. It's going to be Ostrich Hat. They are phenomenal. They really get everybody going. And then also we'll have a variety of different vendors there. So there'll be things to do and food to eat that you can purchase. There's a variety that Genetti's Catering will be putting out.
Okay, so there will also be tickets available at different locations throughout the greater Hazleton area.
Yes, that's correct. Of course, you can buy them from any of the Rotary people. Where there are 100 of us out there, so I'm sure you can find one. Or you can go to the Beer Stop in West Hazleton. We also have them at Genetti's Catering and Verastro's. Or you can go online at hazletonrotary.ticketleap.com.
Okay, so a fun event, of course, taking place Saturday, August 15th at Genetti's, which is right on Route 309, right outside of Hazleton, Hazel Township. Dorothy, is there anything I missed?
Yes. Your station's getting 10 tickets to give away, so make sure that you stay tuned here to WYLN to win some tickets.
All right, well, you heard her. Stay tuned, and of course, in the coming weeks, we'll be giving those tickets away. So come out and enjoy some craft beer and some wine at the Hazleton Rotary Club's 4th annual event. I'm Gary Perna, and stay with us. Sports is next.
Family owned and operated, the experienced professionals at Lehigh Tire have served the residents of the greater Hazleton area for over 55 years. From our full line of passenger, light truck, and commercial tires to our automotive services including tune-ups, inspections, oil changes, and alignments.
Every time I've ever done business here, they've been very polite, straightforward, and the job gets done quickly and right.
Find the right tire for the right price today at Lehigh Tire.
If you haven't found the perfect fishing getaway, you haven't been to Captain's Cove. Located on Henderson Harbor in upstate New York, Captain's Cove offers a variety of accommodations to please just about anyone. The motel, also located on the harbor, offers a magnificent view. Enjoy free morning coffee, air-conditioned rooms, cable TV, and HBO. The cottage can accommodate up to 8 people with 3 bedrooms, a complete kitchen, washer, dryer, 2 full baths, air conditioning, an outside grill, and picnic table. Call us today for rates and information at 1-800-824-FISH.
Last season, Swayersville avoided the Wyoming Valley American Legion playoffs by going undefeated in the regular season and automatically qualifying for regionals. Different case this year, with the defending state champ in need of a victory yesterday against Greater Pittston to advance. Greater Pittston, though, up 3-2 on Swayersville in the third. With the bases juiced, Evan Musto's blooper into the shallow grass falls, and Greater Pittston able to add on 2 more on the defending state champ. Then Nick Gushka, that crack of the wooden bat and Legion ball, and an RBI for Gushka. They add 2 more. Logan Zabata replaces Tyler Jankowski on the mound, but Greater Pittston continues to rake here. Another one, and they play 2 more runs. Billy Gregory doesn't want his team season to end, so he tries to fire up the troops, and it seems to work. They load the bases without any outs. Tyler Jankowski, though, grounds into 2. Greater Pittston gets out of the jam by allowing just 1 run to score. That play stops the momentum, and Greater Pittston advances to the regionals and knocks out Swayersville 8-4 is the final. 30 minutes after the conclusion of that one, Greater Pittston back at it against Nanticoke, but they just have no arms left. Nanticoke wins that one easily. 11-1 is the final. They're the Wyoming Valley Legion champs, still with plenty more to accomplish.
Just go out and play and follow the leader. Follow the leaders out there. I got a bunch of leaders on this team, and the young guys, they come through all year too with us. That's, I said, I'm 14 deep, and we're a really good team. Nice stressed team.
I think we have a good chance to make it far if we just keep playing our game and doing what we're doing, getting the quality at bats, pitchers making their pitches. I think it's us to stop us.
Legion regionals begin this weekend. Regionals also set for Little League Baseball, as last night concluded the District 18 playoffs, and it was a successful run for teams from the Valley. In the 11 and 12 bracket, Valley West breezes through without losing a game, and they shut out Tamaqua 14-0 in the championship over the weekend. For the 10 and 11-year-olds, it was Valley East in control of the whole tournament, beating Franklin Township for a second time last night to claim the title. And the 9-10 tournament belonged to Valley West, who didn't lose in the North bracket, then took 2 of 3 from Anthracite White in the North-South Series. Congratulations to all the winners. Jordan Spieth won the Masters, then the U.S. Open, putting him halfway to a Grand Slam, a feat accomplished just once in golf history. Quite the accomplishment for someone who doesn't turn 22 for another 12 days.
I like to study the history of golf, and I think it's extremely special what this year has brought to our team, and you know, to have a chance to do what only one other person in the history of golf has done doesn't come around very often. So I'm sure embracing that opportunity, but by the time I start on Thursday, it won't be in my head.
Stay tuned. Coming up, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast.
Visit the Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau website at tourinapa.com for the listings of the many events you will find in Luzerne County. From wine festivals, hill climbs, tomato and kielbasa festivals, you will find it all in Luzerne County. Luzerne County was named the best outdoors destination in Pennsylvania by the official Best in PA website. The Luzerne County Convention and Visitors Bureau will help you relax, relive history, and marvel at the area's stunning natural beauty. Luzerne County, you'll find it right here in Northeast PA.
Tune in every Sunday night on WYLN from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for hard-hitting, high-flying, non-stop action as only Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling High Voltage can bring you. That's Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling every Sunday night on WYLN. I'll see you in the ring.
Well, rain that we've had moving out of our area, and that's going to pave the way for a nice-looking ending part of our work week. And overall, the weekend, that's not looking too bad across our area. So we're going to be dry as we go into tomorrow and Friday. Upper 70s, maybe a couple of scattered showers or a thunderstorm here and there as we go into the weekend and early next week. Really not expecting any washouts, but notice those temperature values getting up into the 80s. Many areas will be in the mid to upper 80s as we go into the weekend and going into next week. And a little bit of some warmer nights with temperatures only dropping, low temperatures, I should say, in the 60s.
All right. Well, it wasn't too bad of a day. It was a little dreary, and you could.
No, yeah, it felt to me, a little bit of fall air, if you will.
Yeah, it was pretty chilly out. I know when I was coming in, I wished I would have brought my jacket at least.
It was cool early this morning.
You don't expect it. Benton Rodeo tomorrow.
Benton Rodeo, excited to be there, and if you see me, come say hi, and I'll be there all day.
Yeah, sounds exciting. So make sure you stop by. Say hello to Eric, and maybe he'll give you some updates and some good sports news coming out from
This
today.
is a slow sports day, but it starts to pick up. High school football, not too far away.
It's crazy how fast this summer's going. Have a good night, everyone.